All right, a beautiful morning to you all out there. We're so sorry about what happened. We're so sorry about that. All right, I am Tessie Teresa Adeyemi. Welcome to another wonderful, exciting episode of Pitch Talk with me this morning. Remember, this is how we do it every Friday only on MITV. It's 11:05 or 11:10 to 12 noon in the afternoon. Yes, and this morning I can assure you that today being Friday, I'm well packaged. When I say well packaged, I mean well packaged. To all our Muslim brothers and sisters, you know I will never do without saying a hello to you. To all our Muslim brothers and sisters today, I say Juma Mubarak to you. And you know, okay, and Pitch Talk with Tessie, you know this is how we do it. We say it the way it is. If it's not it, we don't talk about it. We verify before we trust. We just don't trust. We verify from reliable source, from trustworthy source, before we come on air and start talking about it. All right, today on Pitch Talk the Tessie, today is Wardrobe Day, and we have the Commander Operations of Intelligence, Ndlea, in the house. Then we will be looking at building controls in Lagos with, with LSA, Lagos State Building. Don't worry, I will get the right information to you. And again, we have issues concerning the Indigo in Lagos. We have Honorable Jude in the house, and State of the Nation with Honorable Bayo Balogun in the house this morning as well. So when I tell you I'm well packaged, I'm well packaged. We'll be looking at building controls in Lagos. We'll be looking, you know, this is the raining season. The raining season is here. All right, what are the plans that they have for us? And Wardrobe Day with this year's theme as better knowledge for better care. That is this year's theme for the Wardrobe Day. You know, Wardrobe Day actually is celebrated annually on the 26th of June, every 26th of June, right? Yes. And this year's theme day is better knowledge for better care. So we will be looking at we'll be looking at drugs from all angles this morning. But I can assure you, if you just see this program for the first time, I tell you, we are set, we are ready. Pitch Talk with Tessie, the program where we say it the way it is. It's less talk this morning and it's more action. All right, a quick brief news. Yesterday, we got the breaking news of the former acting national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC and the immediate past governor of Oyo State. We heard that he died yesterday at the age of 70 after battling with COVID-19 related symptoms for about 4 weeks. And that is why I kept saying, this is reported according to Sun News Online. That is why I kept saying that when you think COVID-19 is not real, it's real. You need to sit and have a rethink of this thing. If you think COVID-19 is politically motivated, then I believe you belong to another world, not this world. This is real. We need to take responsibility. And when you're asked to take responsibility, it's not all about you taking responsibility alone. Taking responsibility in court is wild. It's very, very deep. You need to know that. Once you take responsibility, the people around you, your loved ones, your friends, your family, they also take responsibility. All right, the family source said the remains of the ex-governor would be buried in a battle today, Friday. It stated further that the family would make official announcement and the messages has been sent to your state government under the leadership of Governor Seyi Makinde on the development. I say, may his soul rest in perfect peace, because this is a big giant that has fallen again. Just like I was telling my colleagues yesterday that our fallen heroes during the fight of COVID-19. May his soul rest in perfect peace. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll be talking about Wardrobe Day. I'll be back. Welcome back. It's still Pitch Talk with Tessie in the house with me this morning. You know, I told you we'll be looking at Wardrobe Day. Today is Wardrobe Day, in case you don't know. Now you know. That is why I say it. We bring it to you the way it is. And the theme for this year Wardrobe Day is better knowledge for better care. I have Mrs. Titi Lokwe Oguluyi, Hair Drug Demand Reduction Unit, Ndlea. So welcome to the program this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And again, we have Mr. Adeoyo Sylvester Obaniyi, the Assistant Commander Operations and Intelligence. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, right.
Intelligence Unit Ndlea as well. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
All right. So I want you to say a beautiful good morning to all the viewers at home now properly.
Good morning to viewers at home.
All right, today this year's theme for the work day is better knowledge for better care. But the field addressing the drug problem has been plagued by misinformation of many kinds. Can you just shed more light into that for us, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
All right. So many believe that, okay, maybe it's spiritual. You know, some people say, okay, go to church, go to mosque, go traditional ways for healing. It's a misconception. They are all myths. They are not real. Drug abuse is a chronic brain disease, just like every other ailment. For example, somebody is being hypertensive or being, diabetics. All you need is what? A doctor for treatment. So that's why we say better knowledge for better care. The more you know, the more knowledge you have, that is the way you can do what? Assist people that are having what? Drug issue. So it's not about stigmatizing these people. It won't work that way. They need help. That is it. So it's not saying that, okay, this way people is it lacks moral, is not discipline. It's much more than that. It's a disease or illness on its own. So we need to treat it that way.
Okay, now let's look at the abuse of drug use in ourselves, especially they call it self-medication.
Right.
Yes. What can you say about that? Because we Nigerians, to be sincere, we are so used to self-medication. Because like if I'm having a headache now, and maybe at the same time having running stomach, especially my mom. My mom is a doctor. I just hope she's not watching. My mom, she has this medicine bags that whatever is wrong with you, she has a solution already. And when she gives it to you, it works.
Is she a real medical doctor?
She is not, but she will tell you with experience. That is how we operate in Nigeria. No, to be real. That is how we operate in Nigeria. We believe in self-medication so much. Once you're having a headache, they'll say, go to the chemist and get this one. This is what. Even some people will even tell you, this thing happened to me now. If you're having like all this banging headache, you're having it for consecutive days, non-stop. And people will tell you, go to the chemist, go and do this, especially in this part of the world. What can you say about that?
They said education is power.
Yeah.
We'll continue to what? Advocate and sensitize people.
Yeah.
So that's when you inculcate the right thing into their minds. Yeah. It's about mindset. That's our orientation. That was the way we are being brought up. But do we continue the same way?
No, we can't.
It's constant in life. And economically wise, it is not people, but by the time you go to the hospital as well, you need money.
Yes.
And I think that's where the problem lies as well.
Yeah.
So we in the medical care, we have to step up.
Okay. To
draw more people, to draw people closer to us. Because when I come to you and you front your face a bit like maybe the whole world is going to crash. If you are more friendly, do you understand? Okay, this challenge you have, don't worry. We don't have to go about it. We prescribe this and you'll be better. You'll be calm. But by the time they blow it as if the world is going to come to an end, you won't like to see the doctor again. I think that's the angle we need to look up.
We need to look up. Okay. All right, sir. So now the team Better Knowledge for Better Future Care is aimed at what this year? What do they need? What do they want to achieve with this team? Better Knowledge for Better Care.
What we want to achieve is this. If you are more educated on an issue, you will know how to approach the issue. You will approach the issue better.
That's better knowledge.
If you are given the necessary information, you know what to do. If somebody is into drug, a user, you know with our experience now that such a person needs help. Not that you need to stigmatize the person. The person needs help. And we are telling people that somebody who is under drug, who is using drug, we can still help the person. It's not a bad condition. We can still help.
But we have a lot of drug addicts roaming on the street. What have you done concerning these issues? We have drug addicts. When you see them, they start talking. You see their hair like Rashka, and when you ask them, say, "Oh, drug abuse, drug abuse, drug abuse." What has Ndlea done to curb all this menace in the society?
We have treatment and rehabilitation center.
Okay.
Treatment and rehabilitation center. Some of them are with us already. But we cannot accommodate all of them at once because of our facility.
Because of our facility.
So we are treating some of them. They are with us.
Okay.
So,
well, in a situation where you don't have enough facility to accommodate all these people, they still need help out there. What can be done now?
That is why Ndlea, we are tracking this thing holistically. We have what we call supply reduction.
Okay.
And drug demand reduction.
Okay.
In supply reduction, what we do is that we try to mob up all the drugs in our environment, which Mr. Banishi is the one in charge. Do you get it? Okay. And from a angle, drug demand reduction, we sensitize the whole populace on the dangers inherent in this thing. And we've come to realize that if you look at evidence-based, it is not only telling them about the challenges, or the consequence of drug abuse. Most of them, they know the consequence, but they cannot help it. Do you get? So that is why we are saying, okay, if you have issues with drug abuse, or your child or your ward is taking to having a substance use disorder, come to Ndlea. We have experts that what tackle your challenges, and we have been saying for better knowledge, for better care. Don't stigmatize these people. Don't label them. Like we were saying that they are addicts. They are not addicts. They have what? Substance use disorder. Just like somebody else, like I said, is being hypertensive or what? Diabetes, on any ailment. They are not addicts. That what? Addict is a label on its own.
On its own.
And that's
like
what,
stigmatization.
Exactly. And that's what they're not coming up for what? For coming for help, because we already castigate those people, useless people, black sheep of the family. They are not. Most of us, we have what challenges as well, and if you look at it, something propelled them to get to that stage. So until you're able to tackle the problem from the root, they are going nowhere. That is where all the stakeholders, we have to come on board. We are all involved, from the parents to the government, everybody. All of us have to what? Play our role for us to get a better result. And that's what the team is saying, for better knowledge, for better care. What I don't have, I cannot give it out. It's what I have, I can give to someone. So all of us, we have to call what? Go back to the basics, so that, because parenting, we have failed our generation. I keep saying that one. So we have failed our generation. If you realize that I and you were raised by the community.
Yes.
But now, it's my child, don't touch that child.
Don't touch that child, yeah.
Exactly. And I don't tell parents, most of us, we don't know our words, we don't know our child. Is the aspect they want you to know, they will show to you. Do you understand? But if we show them care, you will know your child into that. Most of us, we say we work working because of our children. Okay, you give them money. What do they do with that money? To go and purchase drug, the most expensive phone, at whose expense? A child you didn't train today will make you to cry tomorrow. Yes, I want to get to the peak of my career. How close am I to my child? Is that bond between me and my child? So we leave everything in the hand of the teachers. Fine. How many hours they say in the school? They will still come back home. So parents, we have to come on board and take up our responsibilities.
All right, so what advice do you have for the youth all out there?
And my counsel advice to the youth all out there, it's life itself is not fair to anybody. All of us have excuses here and there, and I do tell people, excuses is what? Is the beginning of failure. You take the bull by the horn. If you want to learn a job, learn it very well. If you want to go to school, make sure you face your studies. Don't say because excuses, because my parents are not, they're not together. That is why my friends are being influenced there and there. It's about you. It's only about you, and there is chances for you. So my counsel for the ones that are already into it, they are already using drugs. There's hope for you. We are not castigating you. Come, help is available. And for the one that you have not into it, please don't even try it. It's not a child's play. They said prevention is better than what? Cure. So you are building your ears. Please don't even get involved in it. Thank you very much.
All right, so in a nutshell, what advice do you have for the youth?
The youth in any community, they know the dealers. They can expose them. I want to appeal to the youth. Expose the dealers in your community before they embarrass your official. Expose them. You know them. Can I give them a number?
Yes, you can.
If you know them, and I believe you know them, please, you can call me on this number. It's 080 67 83 9091.
Okay, all right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So in case you know all the drug dealers in your area, you can reach out to that number. And to all the youth this morning, I say stop the use of drugs. All right, we'll round up this segment, and on set again, I will be having Lagos State Building Control Agency. Last back, we'll be looking at all the buildings controlled in Lagos, especially this raining season, collapsation of buildings, and everything that has to do with building this morning. I'll be back after this short break.